Welcome to the next game in the Michigan Dynasty. Today we take on the Bruins of UCLA. Coming off a big win last week at home against the UConn Huskies. It's time to see if we can repeat against UCLA. Thanks for watching. I hope you do enjoy.
Thanks for tuning in
Go
to
Blue.
2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And for the Wolverines. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. It's good.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
The three, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Bruins. Takes a three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Over to the left wing. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Hits the jump hook. Here's Clark.
Wolverines foul. Cut down. First personal foul. First team foul. Wolverines foul. Number 24. First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Substitution for your Wolverines.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
Number 35.
Here's Perry. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
For the three, buries it from three-point range. He's got 8.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Wolverines are, they've had a rocky start to the season. Moving down a little here in the middle of the rankings. Hopefully they can make some corrections here and get this thing moving.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
From outside the arc. Out to the right wing. Inside. Launches it. Booker pulls it in.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The Bruins shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Number 4, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Swiped away. Fast break. Here come the Wolverines. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 5.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Clark outside. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he converts the layup.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
They swipe it.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Goodman. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wolverines.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Bruins foul. Number 4, first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
A 3 off the inbound. Booker pulls it in. The Bruins have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
From downtown, doesn't go that time. The Bruins have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
Personal foul.
The Bruins have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Both teams will make substitutions. So he gets them both. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Goodman. It's good from long range. 5 points in the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
From the arc. Drills it from outside.
Number 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Number 35.
The Bruins have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line for the Bruins. Number 2. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second.
Turnover. Bruins ball. Bruins substitution. Number 7. Jack. Number 7.
With 1 on the clock, that shot off. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Wolverines. They're up by 11. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Wolverines' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And for the Bruins, pass to Alston. Now here's Williams. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. And front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Takes the 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
The Wolverines making a switch here. Jenkins checked in. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Wolverines leading by 10. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Kevin, back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Perry, beyond the arc. No good that time.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
The high post shot. The shot missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 11.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Booker. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's the triple. Booker pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, and no good.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. Off target with his three. The Bruins have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Alston. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And he makes the first. And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
The Bruins making a switch here. Barry's checked in. The three. It's hauled in by Perry.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And it's in there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pulls up, high post. The shot, no good.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
To the middle. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
It's intercepted. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Bruins have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And they pick up 2.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Wolverines lead by 11. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the visitors. It's a long season. But you don't want to dig yourself in a hole this early.
In a few months, they won't even remember the bad start. Unless they keep losing. Then they will.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Perry. Nothing on the board. Count it.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And for the Bruins, all alone. Fires for 3. Unable to get that one. The Wolverines leading by 9. For 3. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Clark. Here's Perry. And a miss there on the triple.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And he finishes nicely on the way. And the Wolverines lead by 11.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Jacks up a 3. The shot off that time. The Bruins have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Clark right side. The three-pointer no good. The Wolverines leading by 8. Three-pointer to the left side wing. Lets it go with the 3. The shot comes out. 52% from the 4. Nice work so far from them.
Number 24.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. To Perry. Booker inside. It doesn't go for him. The Wolverines have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. No good on the triple. A pretty brutal 29% since the break. Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Goodman. The quick look, no good that time.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Back to Clark. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Booker. Here's Perry. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Wolverines leading by 4. They need this one. The putback. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. He's got 10.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A tight game here in Charlotte. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still the Bruins ball.
Bruins ball.
The Bruins have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Now, here's Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Goodman. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bruins have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Clark with a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range. The Wolverines leading by 5. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Ripped away. And they're on the break. Launches the 3. The shot, no good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
No good on the wing 3.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
To the paint. Good, nice job down low. 8 points for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Puts up a 3. No good on that one. The Bruins have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. With a tie, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clark's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Goodman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
No good on that one. So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw, good.
Well, they're up 1. You just hope that missed free throw doesn't come back to haunt them.
2 on the clock. And the dunk by Booker.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And for the Bruins, puts up a deep 3. No good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And the dunk by Booker.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Misses the layup.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
The Bruins have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jacks up a three. A shot, no good. The Wolverines have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Fires the three. That one, no good. To the inside. And the dunk by Booker.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The Bruins making a switch here.
Number 12.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Wolverines foul. Number 35. Third personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Clark. Beyond the arc. No good that time.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Can't hit from in close. And so Booker will bring it up for the Bruins. They lead by 1. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Clark outside. From the arc.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bruins.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
To take the lead. That one misses. And Clark has got the ball here for the Bruins. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Take the three. Doesn't get that one.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. String from outside.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Stolen. Booker pulls it down. The Bruins have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
This is the mismatch they wanted under the hoop. Making a crucial bucket as easy as possible.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Jacks up a three. And down goes the three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding. Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Yeah, easy call.
Number 24. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Another shot. Got it to go.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
Now, here's Clark. Tight defense on him. Got a hand on it. Launches it. Swiped it away. 5-on-3 break.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Puts up the three. It's off target. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. For 3. Not that time. It won't go. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Shooting for the Bruins. Number 4. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throw.
Time called here. The Wolverines decide to talk it over. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Number 22.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Number 17. 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's the Bruins winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was...
Michigan falls to UCLA 70-62. We'll drop to 1-1 on the year.
Too many problems with that tonight.
Xavier Booker, player of the game for UCLA. Burnett, 14 points. Lendeborg, 12. Goodman, 11. McKinney, 7. 6 for these next 3: Cadeau, Mara, and Isley Jr. But Michigan falls 70-62. Our next game will be November 10th against Washington. Thanks for watching, and go Blue.